What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We back again with another one. Back again with another one. We talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder as we continue to prepare. Playoff mode is loading. It's loading. When something is loading, that means we're getting everything right and together for the playoffs. We want to hang banners and have trophies at the end of the season. We're not trying to win the regular season. We're trying to win trophies, man. Winners mentality. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like and subscribe button. It's free 99. It's free 99. Don't cost you nothing. Just a click. Hit all on the bell notification so you know when we go live. Because we go live for every Oklahoma City Thunder game. Join me for the live play-by-play and reaction. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. Remember, I tell you that we be having an absolute great time calling these games. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Join the membership, man. Membership content is there. Join the membership. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We getting it rocking and rolling. As playoff mode is loading, we're looking for Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, J-Dub, iHeart, Isaiah Hartenstein, Lou Dort, and SGA to get more time together to gel. Because they've only had a few games this season as to where they've played significant minutes together. So going into the playoff, them working out, being back on the floor, in the flow of an NBA game, the up and down pace, healthy, is what is key going into this playoffs. Now, the others have had opportunities to work on that muscle, their confidence. They're showing that they can score, showing that they can do these things which are important for winning a 4-game series. Yeah, 4 games in a 7-game series. They need to do those necessary things, which is great. Working on that quality, working on that skill. We've seen that because Jalen Williams is out for a bunch. Caruso is out for a bunch, and AJ Mitchell is out for a bunch. So Hartenstein was out for a bunch as well. Very, 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 very important to know and understand that we need to continue to build that chemistry. We want a championship together, so it's not a lot of build for the chemistry, but we still have to work on getting Jalen Williams back into the groove of things, knowing the spacing on the floor with Shea and J-Dub, getting him back into his legs underneath him, into a flow, into a rhythm, adding Chet to it because Chet became the number 2 option with J-Dub out the lineup. Chet was the number 2 option. So with Chet becoming the number 2 option, J-Dub coming back into, now Chet has to take that number 3 option and figure out where on the court he can be most effective and still not have a drop-off from his all-star year that he's having so far. Just adding that to the game is what's going to be pivotal because he's taking a next step forward. And with that next step forward, you want it all to kind of flow together between SGA, J-Dub, and Chet Holmgren. Mixing in, the Isaiah Joes, the Cason Wallace, who is taking another step forward. The AJ Mitchell is taking another step forward. You understand? Lou Dort steady. iHeart steady. So you know what they bring to the table. But your big 3, you need your big 3 to have that chemistry. And that's what this end of the season is all about. We got four more games left. We got 4 more games left. We got LA Lakers, LA Clippers on a back-to-back. We got Denver, and then we got Phoenix. And then we get ready to get into our playoff series, whoever that may be. Doesn't really matter, but we got to work on defense. Defense. Offensively, finding our rhythm, our flow. We know we got 2 closers, right? Because J-Dub is a closer as well. A lot of people sleep on Jalen Williams, and I like that they do that for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Because you must forget, he was the one that really closed that series against the Pacers. J-Dub showed up in a massive way and closed out the series with that 40 ball and a few other games that he had high 25, 30-point games. Yeah, but SGA has also gotten better at closing basketball games. So working at that, and then 24 games out of the, what are we looking at? Out of the 76, 77, they didn't play no fourth quarters. And that's what J-Dub out. Because J-Dub missed like 46 games, 47 games. They didn't play no fourth quarters. So we need these games to continue to build that chemistry and build that little cohesion that we gonna need, going into these playoffs. Because we already know what it means to get to the mountaintop. We've already been there. It's just about us continuing to work towards it. And these are the games we're gonna need to do that. I'm excited. I'm not worried at all. Because at the end of the day, these guys play together. They trust each other. I think Mark Daigneault is a phenomenal coach. The mind on Mark is next level. He's going to have them prepared. He's going to have counter 1, counter 2, counter 3, counter 4, counter 5. He's going to have so many different lineups he can throw at these teams in these series. That's going to be so beneficial and pivotal. But it's for the starters to get back playing together, trusting one another, actually on the court. They trust each other, but they haven't played that much together this year. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Not worried about the record. We're the only 60-win team in the NBA so far. I'm not really worried about the record. I'm worried about the possessions that we're getting, the turnovers that we're causing, the points off the turnovers that we're getting. The offensive rebounding is one of the things that when we lock in, that we can clean up. The offensive rebounding and definitely the screen and roll. We gave up a lot of three-point shots. So on the screen and roll, I want to see if we can get the screen and roll and limit these teams shooting these three-pointers. I think will be very, very, very beneficial for us going into these playoff series. Health. We got to be healthy. I want us to go into the playoffs as healthy as we possibly can be. We know players are going to have a little injuries here, a little injuries there. But if we can stay as healthy as possible, I think that would be super beneficial as well. Seeing that half of the year, we were not healthy. And we still managed to, with the others, Jalen Williams, the Carusos, the AJ Mitchells, the Aaron Wiggins, the Jared McCains, the Alex Carusos, the Kenrich, they've managed to play above where they're projected to play, and we won some games. Now it's time to lock in, tighten up the rotation, and use all 15 guys that we have, because we can go 15 deep into the bench when it comes to players and put them into the game and work with the lineup that's working out there. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Join me for the game tomorrow. Join me for the game tomorrow as we go back to LA, take on the Lakers. That's without Luka, without Austin Reeves, and a 41-year-old LeBron James. These are what I like to call trap games, because you have the others for the Lakers. They need to work on their stuff because they're third in the Western Conference, so they're going to the playoffs. You're going to use this game to work on some stuff. We got to make sure that we stay tight defensively, we stay healthy, work on possession by possession, trusting each other, sharing the ball, work on the stuff that Mark wants to work on, and we'll be fine. We're trying to add banners, and trophies to the cabinet. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Consider joining the membership. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Calling all Thunders fans. Y'all thunder up. All Thunders fans. Meet me tomorrow for the Lakers game. And all season long, all playoff long, right here on Nexus Sports Talk. Peace and love. Take care of yourself. And I'm going to catch you guys at the live streaming. Peace.